all-human term, starting like we always do. Grab something to have a drink out of for a lovely cheers. My receptacle is always my now broken Some Voices mug. You ready? Just pausing, giving you a moment. If you weren't ready, hopefully you are now. Cheers! Lovely. So yes, here we are for our fourth rehearsal of the All Human term. The theme of All Human being us finding those songs together that keep us connected and help us express ourselves, which seems particularly important in the current time. Always important, but kind of even more important now. So yeah, we are doing 8 weeks. This is our 4th week, and at the end we will be putting together a little virtual performance because everything now has to be online. Usually we're not, but we're adapting to the times. We will be going back to not being online, but for now we're singing together in this way, which, hats off to everybody, we have adapted very well. Yes, all of us together, so thanks for that. My name is Laura. For those of you who don't know me, I am one of the musical directors of Some Voices, the other musical director being Curtis, but you have me every Wednesday doing your free rehearsal. We are keeping this free because we really believe in trying to get as many of you singing, because singing changes everything. You could be feeling the worst and you sing and you're feeling the best, or it at least manages to alleviate some of that feeling. And we want to give that to everybody, get it out there, get as many people involved. If you don't know much about Some Voices, that is exactly what we are about. It is about celebrating all the things of life, all of it. So whether you are absolutely on top of the world, full of the joys of summer, or whether you are like a sweaty mess, stuck inside, just going, ugh, this is awful. If you share those feelings and we sing about them and we get them out there, it shakes them out and we ultimately just feel loads better for it. So that is what Some Voices, that's one of our core beliefs. So we're keeping it free, we're hoping to get that message out there, and we're hoping that you will be able to experience that with us. Like I said, this is our 4th rehearsal, and today we are looking at Once in a Lifetime by Talking Heads. Bit of a curveball option, not many people know, lots of people know that, but not as many people as other songs that we've done throughout the term, like You Got the Love, which we did last week. Oh, not last week, the week before. This one, a bit more, ooh, but it's such a wonderful song that really helps us express some of those things that we might be feeling. Another big thing is trying to find, before you sing the song, taking a moment to try and find what that song means to you, because when you are singing it, that's what should be the connection, not, what are my notes, what am I doing? That will come, but what you need to be actually thinking about is, what does that song mean to you? And songs can mean different things to everybody. I mean, on a scale, it will probably be in the same kind of area. We're not going to do Hurt by Johnny Cash and someone thinks it's about the joys of life, because it's not, is it? It's always in the same area, but there's those nuances that you need to find what it means to you. I asked Curtis what this one means to him, and he said it's for him about trying to live life in the moment, and all those like existential questions that we all freak out about, particularly if you're hungover. Don't know if you've ever suffered from that. I do. But those existential questions where you're like, why are we all here? What's it all about? But actually what those questions are, in a positive light, is going, what is actually important? And that is what this song means to Curtis. So find out what this song means to you. Read the lyrics, listen to it. We're about to launch into it, so maybe you can have a think about that a little bit later. But it is important to do that because you need to get that expression in. I think what we need to do, and actually whilst you're listening to it now, you can have a think about what it means to you. So let's get the virtual voices, our virtual voices choir, woo, to sing it for you. Have a listen, have a think, find some meaning, and then we'll start singing. Here we go.
You may find yourself living in a shotgun shack, and you may find yourself in another part of the world, and you may find yourself behind the wheel of a large automobile, and you may find yourself in a beautiful house with a beautiful wife, and you may ask yourself, well, how did I get here? Yourself, how do I work this? And you may ask yourself, where is that large automobile? And you may tell yourself, this is not my beautiful house. And you may tell yourself, this is not my beautiful wife. Same as it ever was, 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 same as it ever was. Water dissolving and water removed. There is water at the bottom of the ocean. Under the water, carry the water. Remove the water at the bottom of the ocean. Water dissolving and water removing. Yourself, what is that beautiful house? And you may ask yourself, where does that highway go to? And you may ask yourself, am I right? Am I wrong? And you may say to yourself, my God, what have I done? Time isn't holding up, time isn't afterwards. Same as it ever was, 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 same as it ever was. When the days go by, same as it ever was. And here the twister comes, here comes the twister. Same as it ever was, 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 same as it ever was.
Days go by, then the days go by, then the days go by, once in a lifetime.
Yes, virtual voices! Woo! I was really enjoying that, watching that, having a little sip out of my mug again. So yeah, hopefully you managed to listen to that and find your meaning for the song. Also, as you can see, we have all the voice parts on there, and it really helps you find out what you should be singing when. We have the sopranos, we have the tenors, we have the altos. Tenors are the lowest voice, altos are the next voice up, and then sopranos are the highest voice. And then those tenors always sing together. We very, very rarely split the tenors. Altos split quite often. Alto 2s are the lower section and alto 1s are the higher one. Same as sopranos, we do split quite often. Soprano 2s are the lower of the sopranos and soprano 1s are the highest. So highest of those voice parts are the 1s and 2s are the lower parts of those voice parts. Have a play around. If you are unsure of your voice part, as I've been saying, now is your opportunity to try them all. See what fits with your voice and feels most comfortable with your voice now. So yeah, we have our virtual voices. You see how those parts fit together. But before we actually start doing any singing, you have to warm your body up because it starts getting us energized, it gets us in the right mood, it gets the sluggishness of the day off. You're like, yeah! And the perfect person to do that is Steve Mully. So, I'm not going to say anything more. Steve, get us feeling less sluggish and moving our bodies, please.
Cheers, Laura. And cheers, everyone else, wherever you are. I hope you're good. Welcome back. Hashtag bragging. We're gonna get ready for warm-up. Find yourself a space. Make sure you're wearing something that's comfortable. We're gonna warm our bodies up. So, let's do this. And we're gonna start with our head and our shoulders and things like that. So, starting shoulders. Ooh. Lovely. And then we're gonna take them up and down. So you're gonna go up.
You may find yourself living in a shotgun
and back.
And
And back.
you may find yourself in another part of the world.
And up.
And you may
And up.
find yourself
And up.
behind the wheel
Forwards.
of a large automobile. And you may find yourself in a beautiful
Head.
house with a beautiful wife. And you may ask yourself, well, how did I get here?
Arms. And up. Stretch up.
You may ask yourself,
Shoulders
how
again.
do I work this? You
Shoulders.
may ask yourself,
Shoulders.
where is that
Forwards.
large automobile? You may tell yourself, this is not
And
my
hips.
beautiful house. You may tell yourself,
Ready for
this
arms
is
again.
my beautiful wife.
And step. And go as low as you can. Forwards, backwards.
Same as it ever was. Same as it ever was.
Get your face going.
Same as it ever was. 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 Water
Shake
drop
everything.
And water remove.
And marching on the spot.
Water at the bottom of the ocean. Under the
Arms.
carry the water. Remove the water at the bottom of the ocean.
Keep marching.
Water dissolve it and water remove it.
Ha, 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 ha. And side, 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 side. Up and over again. Ha, 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 ha. And side, and side, and side. Marching. March around the room. And side. And arms. And shoulders, 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 head. Up, down. Stretch. And stretch. Oh, take a deep breath. Feel the sweat. Feel your body warmed up. And enjoy the singing.
Woo, yeah, woo, yeah. Hope you've all got yourselves really warmed up. I'm sure you have, if you actually did that warm up. And why wouldn't you? It's so much fun, it's brilliant, it helps you shake it out. Thanks so much, Steve. Always absolutely love doing those. So, now you're warmed up with your body, all your muscles are ready to go in your body, it's time to then connect your vocal cords, which are also muscles, into the whole muscular thing going on in your body. So we don't want to just launch in to singing stuff without warming those muscles up, or else we will damage them. So we always do a warm up in these sessions. You can do a warm up earlier on if you want as well. We do have some videos out there for you to practice doing some warm-ups before you even start this session. So yeah, they're available for you to do them. But for today, we are doing a warm-up using a little bit of the song that we are doing, Once in a Lifetime. As you heard in the virtual voices when we played that, there's a line that repeats a lot. Same as it ever was, same as it ever was. And we're going to use that, the bit that we sing in the outro. We'll start lower and then we'll work up the keys until we're in the final key that we are singing the whole song in. So we're going to start here, and the altos you do split straight away. And you're going to go, same as it ever was. That's the alto ones. Try it with me. Same as it ever was. Yeah, same as it ever was. Pronounce it a bit like that, not same as it ever was. It's not that kind of song. Same as it ever was is ones. Twos, you start with them, but you're going same as it ever was. Yeah, so you go down on the was, whereas the ones go up on the was. Same as it ever was. Try it together. Same as it ever was. Same as it ever was. Yeah, so I demonstrated the ones and the twos after that. So that is what you sing in this. And we're starting down there. You start the phrase off as a call, and then sopranos and tenors, you respond. Tenors, you are going to sing same as it ever was. So you'll hear them go same as it ever was. Yeah? It's low in my voice. It's kind of middle range of yours if you're a tenor. So not down here. Same, and not up here. Same. So it should feel kind of mid-range. It shouldn't feel too low. It shouldn't feel too high. Same. Yeah. So you hear them go. Same as it ever was. Great. And that's your line. Like I said, sopranos, you actually don't split in this bit. The ones and the twos are in the altos. We're together, and you come in with the tenors with same as it ever was. That should feel really quite comfortable in your voice, sopranos. Quite low for you. Same as it ever was. But like I said, we're going up. So you'll hear, same as it ever was. Yeah? Easy. We're gonna go up the keys. I'm gonna sing with you. I'm gonna cover different parts as I go. But you have to try and keep yours going because I've only got one voice and there are 4 things happening here. So be strong in what you're doing. You do know it. Same as it ever was. 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 They're all your notes. Starting note. Same. 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 Here we go. We're just launching in. Let's make sure this is loud enough actually. I don't think that's going to be. Turn it up a bit. I think that's okay. Let's try. Here we go. So you're starting notes again. Same, same, same. Here we go. Same as it ever was. And again. Same as it ever was. We're gonna go up a note. Same, ready, and same as it ever was. Same as it ever was. One more time, going up. Same as your note. Same as it ever was. One more time. Same as it ever was. Get a bit higher for us there, tenors. So use your core muscles. Here we go. We're on. Same as it ever was. One more time. Same as it ever was. Getting a little bit higher. 2 more to go. And same as it ever was. Sopranos, you can give it some wellies. Same as it ever was. Welly being a really technical term. Here we go, altos. One more time. Same as it ever was. One more time. Same as it ever was. And that is your warm-up. We're in the right key. So that is the kind of pitch range that you are gonna be singing around where we ended up there. Yeah, and that is your outro bit. So that's actually a part of the song, which you've learnt now. Let's just dive in to the beginning of the song. Right at the top is a solo. Oh, before we start actually, if you are doing a free session, then you won't have any of the extra resources that we send out, which include the lyrics. So if you are a member, you get recordings of my voice singing all your parts along with the track. In advance, you also get lyrics and you get sectional rehearsals. But if you are not doing that and you are doing a free session, that is absolutely fine. Just use the lyrics on the internet, once in a lifetime, by Talking Heads. If you do want to find out more about becoming a member, then just go to our website, somevoices.co.uk, and it's there. It's easy to find. Just find out more and that'll tell you everything that you need to do to become a member. Right, now I've got that out of the way, let's actually look at the song. The top of the song is a solo by the wonderful Ben. Ben is a good friend of ours, but he's also a voiceover artist, a comedian, an ad extraordinaire. He's just great. And we were like, who would be perfect for this? Ben. We like to give little solos away and bring other people in from outside Some Voices who are professionals in what they do, because we're just sharing things even more, and we're learning from each other, and it's just a wonderful thing to do. So it was great to get Ben in to do that. Thanks, Ben, if you're watching, thanks. So yeah, Ben starts it off for us, and then we join in on the chorus. And the sopranos, you do not split, the altos you do, and alto ones you sing with the sopranos pretty much throughout the whole chorus. And it goes, letting the days go by. In fact, alto ones, you're on the tune. Letting the days go by, letting the days go by. You sing it twice like that. Letting the days go by, letting the days go by, letting the days go by. Notice how I'm pronouncing things again. It's not letting the days go by, letting the days go by. Try that for me, sopranos and altos. Letting the days go by. It's letting the days go by. So it's not even a by, it's a ba. Letting the days go by. In fact, a good way of us all finding the voice that we need to use in this. I was reading about this song, and David Byrne from Talking Heads, who wrote it, actually used a lot of recordings from kind of American churches of all of their preachers doing their preaching stuff, and I imagine that being the voice. Letting the days go by. You just find that voice. Preach to us all. Letting the days go by, letting the days go by. And sopranos, we're with them until the by note. Letting the days go by, letting the days go by. Try it together. Letting the days go by, letting the days go by. Great. That's your first two notes. You repeat that twice. Altos, after your second one. Into the blue again, once in a lifetime. Into the blue again, once in a lifetime. So you've got the same pattern. Into the blue again, once in a lifetime. And really breathe before that into the blue again line, because I want you to not then take a breath until after once in a lifetime. And you crescendo into it. Listen first. Into the blue again, once in a lifetime. So you're crescendoing through the again to land on the once. Then you go, water flowing underground. It's all just one note. Let me just check that. Water flowing underground. So that's marked your notes. Let's sing the whole thing. Sing it with me. Piece it together. Letting the days go by, letting the days go by. Into the blue again, once in a lifetime. Water flowing underground. And you hold that ground, and then put a D where I will conduct you when we're together again and tell you where to put that. So that's your line. Sopranos. That bit that we already did. Letting the days go by, letting the days go by. Then we're going to split. Ones, you stay on that note. Into the blue again, once in a lifetime. And then you go up there. Once in a lifetime. Yeah? So you stay on that note of letting the days go by, into the blue again, and it goes up, once in a lifetime. But you don't breathe like I just did there. And soprano twos, into letting the days go by. You come down here, into the blue again. So it's just that into the blue, where you go into three parts. Into the blue again. Three parts, two parts. Into the blue again. And you end up on the same note as the soprano ones. So then go, once in a lifetime. So, to piece that together, let's do it, soprano twos. Letting the days go by, letting the days go by. ones, you sing water with them, but you go up. Water flowing underground, water flowing underground, water flowing underground. Yeah? Let's sing all of that again. I'm going to sing the soprano one line. Letting the days go by. When you get to your into the blue again, it's not the same note as letting the, it's a little bit higher, soprano twos. Yeah? I'm going to sing the soprano ones. Let's do it together. 2, 3, and letting the days go by, letting the days go by, into the blue again, once in a lifetime, water flowing, water flowing underground, water flowing underground. It's twos, yeah? And that is your chorus. And you hold that ground note, and it ends up on this really crunchy chord where you're on ground, ground, you're on ground. But it's a lovely crunch, and you hold that underneath Ben coming in with the solo again. So you're doing the cool alto ones and sopranos in the chorus. And have a seat. I hope you were standing up to do that. We haven't talked about that yet, have we, in this session? When you sing, you stand. When you are not singing, you can have a rest and sit down if you want to. But if you are singing, do stand, because it means that you're using all those bodies, all those muscles to support your voice, and you really need to use them. And it's not as easy to do that if you're sitting down. So have a rest now if you want to. Soprano ones and altos, sopranos and alto ones, alto twos and tenors. You do the response, and you're singing now. So stand up. So you'll hear letting the days go by. You respond with alto twos. Letting the water hold me down. Letting the water hold me down. Letting the water hold me down. Water flowing underground. So they've got the same pattern, those two phrases, and it's letting the water hold me down. Water flowing underground. Let's try it. Letting the water hold me down. Water flowing underground. Yeah? So you don't come in on the first beat, it's a letting the 3, 4, 1. Letting the water. Yeah. Tenors, you are with the alto twos, but you're a little bit lower. This is going to sound low, low, low in my voice. It's comfortable in yours, so don't feel like you're going, oh. It's comfortable in yours. So don't copy my voice because it's lower in mine. Letting the water hold me down. Water flowing underground. Do it again. Letting the water hold me down. Water flowing underground. So you're there. Letting the is us. Alto twos. Then you sing alto twos. You'll hear into the blue again as their call, and you respond after the money's gone once in a lifetime. Yeah? So you've got after the money's gone once in a lifetime. After the money's gone once in a lifetime. I'm singing after the money's gone. After the money's gone once in a lifetime. Then jump down here. Water flowing underground. I forgot which, if you stay there you do. Water flowing underground. Yeah, so after the money's gone, 3, 4. After the money's gone once in a lifetime. Water flowing underground. And that ground note, it's really important that you stay there because it's part of that crunchy chord that we talked about. Yeah? So don't be put off by it. Don't resolve it. Stay on that note. You're going to want to feel like you want to finish it by going water flowing underground. It sounds finished. Water flowing underground. Don't finish it. The expression in this as well is that once in a lifetime for everybody is the big bit that you've crescendoed into it, and then the water flowing underground, it's like the ripples of water. You're not sure whether they're actually there, so bring it right back. So I'm I'm just going to demonstrate that one more time with the alto 2 line. So you've got, after the money's gone, once in a lifetime, water flowing underground. Yeah, great. Tenors, again you're with the alto 2s, singing the same lyrics. After the money's gone, and then you jump up to once in a, where they are, yeah, a big jump. After the money's gone, once in a, and it can be nice and loud. Use your core muscles because this is high in your voice. Once in a, feel like someone's pushing you from behind and you're resisting it, but there's no tension up here. Give me a wah, once in a, yeah? So you got, after the money's gone, once in a lifetime. So they're going up, once in a lifetime. You stay on that note. Once in a lifetime. Jump down to where they are. Water flowing underground. But you finish it. Yeah, they're not finishing it, you are. Water flowing underground. Making it sound finished. We don't make it sound finished. So tenors, piecing that together. After the money's gone, once in a lifetime, water flowing underground. Yeah? Let's just run the entire tenor line of the chorus. Ready? So it's letting the water hold me down. 3, 4. Letting the water hold me down. Water flowing underground. After the money's gone, once in a lifetime, water flowing underground. Yeah? Great. Worth noting, the water flowing under is higher than your letting the water hold me down, water flowing underground, after the money's gone. It's higher than those notes, so don't go back to that at the end. But well done. Alto 2s. So you hear, letting the water hold me down, water flowing underground. After the money's gone, once in a lifetime, water flowing underground. Great. And that is the chorus. Easy peasy, lemon, bloomin' squeezy. Should I do the next? No, I'm not going to do the next bit yet. Let's practice that with your virtual voices.
And you may find yourself living in a shotgun shack, and you may find yourself in another part of the world, and you may find yourself behind the wheel of a large automobile, and you may find yourself in a beautiful house with a beautiful wife. And you may ask yourself, well, how did I get here?
Letting the days go by. Letting the days go by. Into blue again. Once in a lifetime, water flowing underground.
Same as it ever was, same as it ever was, same as it ever was, same as it ever was. Same as it ever was, same as it ever was, same as it ever was, same as it ever was. Water dissolving and water.
Round of applause. That's what that was. Well done. So that was your chorus. That chorus comes back a few times. Like I say in all these sessions, these online versions, the free online versions, are shorter versions of the songs. It just allows us to get through what feels like a complete thing in an hour, because an hour's the right amount of time to spend doing this. Anything longer than an hour, our brains start just turning off. So this is an edited version. You do repeat the chorus, and there's a little bit that you do in the verses that we haven't looked at yet. So I'm going to look at that next. A little bit in the verse goes into the chorus that you've just sung. So this time our partners, before it was sopranos and alto 1s, you were kind of partnered together doing the call, and then tenors and alto 2s, you did the response. This time our partners change. Why not? Tenors, and alto ones, you're together. Sopranos and alto twos, you're together. And tenors and alto ones, you do the call, and it's really quiet because it's underneath the solo. It's like a backing vocal. So I want you to just sing that water flowing underground line again. And alto ones, you start on that same note that you usually do for that phrase. So water flowing under, but then you stop for a bar, which is 4 counts, and then you go ground. So it is water flowing under ground. Yeah, easy. Do it one more time for me. 3, 4. Water flowing under ground. Yeah, tenors. Remember, in your water flowing underground, in the chorus, it's a bit higher than you usually sing your normal phrase. Your normal phrases start there, letting the water hold me down, water flowing underground. This time, just to confuse you, you do go back to that lower one. So in the verse, when you sing water flowing underground, you are starting on that lower note, and you're singing water flowing under, off, 2, 3, 4, ground, and you keep rising. Yeah, different pattern for you. Well, you're going water flowing under ground. You go down on the ground. We keep rising up out of the ground. Yeah, tenors. Water flowing under ground, and you hold that ground note, and you do that call together. Great. Sopranos and alto twos, you do a response. Alto twos, you stay on the same note as you did in the chorus for water flowing underground. Water flowing under, and then you don't resolve it again, ground, but your timing is water flowing under ground. So you've got 1, 2, and. You come in on the and. Water flowing under ground. 1 and 2, ground. Water flowing under ground. It's like on the offbeat, makes it poppy rather than classical. Not that classical music doesn't use offbeats, but it's often the kind of rhythm that we use in these songs. Water flowing under ground. So it'll go. Water flowing under ground. So they say ground before you, and then you say ground after. Yeah? Sopranos, you are with them, and you split. You start on the same note like you do on your water flowing underground in the chorus. Water ones, water flowing under ground, and you've got the same pattern as them. Water twos, you're going to go down. Water flowing under ground. Water flowing under, and then that's also your note for ground. I'm going to sing the soprano one note first, with the right rhythm, but try and sing soprano twos with me as well. Water flowing, 2, 3, 4. Water flowing under ground. And the twos, here we go. Sing as well, 1, 2, 3, 4. Water flowing under ground. And that is the response with the alto twos. So you hear alto ones and tenors doing the water flowing under ground, and they do the ground before you. When you do that with the virtual voices, it'll be easier to piece it together, but you've learnt all of those parts, and we've talked about keeping it quiet. You're a backing vocal, so a good way of preparing for that is to be just do that, a breath like isn't this a wonderful surprise kind of breath. Water flowing under, but still use your core muscles because you want to support your voice all the time. So that is what happens in verses. The first verse, you don't do your backing vocal. Just leave it to the soloist. You come in with a chorus. Then it goes into a bridge, into a verse here. In this verse, you do it. yeah? So you are doing your little backing vocal. Then there's a little break of, I think, 3 bars, but you'll hear it in the music. And then you come in with your chorus again. Then it goes to another verse. You do your backing vocal. But this time, there is no gap before it goes into the chorus. So you sing, for example, water flowing under ground, letting the days go by. Go straight into it. So the first time you do it, there's a little bit of a gap, you prepare yourself. Second time you do it, it goes straight into the chorus. Let's try that with the virtual voices and it'll become clearer. Let's have a go.
Same as it ever was, same as it ever was. Water dissolving and water removed. There is water at the bottom of the ocean. Under the water, carry the water. Remove the water at the bottom of the ocean. Water dissolving and water removing.
Letting the days go by. Letting the days go by. Into the blue again. To the sun. Under rising stars. Letting the days go by. Letting the days go by. Into the blue again. Once in a lifetime. Water flowing underground.
You may ask yourself, what is that beautiful house? And you may ask yourself, where does that highway go to? And you may ask yourself, am I right? Am I wrong? And you may say to yourself, my God, what have I done?
Letting the days go by. Letting the days go by. Into the blue again. To the sun. Under rising stars. Letting the days go by. Letting the days go by. Into the blue again. Once in a lifetime. Water flowing underground.
Same as it ever was.
Yay! So you can see how that all pieces together, and in the verses you are singing that backing vocal and then you go into the choruses, and there's a gap between the first verse and the first time you do that in the verse and the next chorus, and then there isn't in the second one, it goes straight into it. Worth pointing out here, I always do this in a session, that these rehearsals, they premiere on a Wednesday at 7:30, but they do stay online, so you can keep using them. So if you want to be relearning stuff and you didn't quite get it that time, don't worry, you can revisit this. It's going to live on our YouTube channel, Some Voices, so you can rewind through it, fast forward through it, practice the bits that you need to do. So, next bit are the outros. We skip some of the song, and we're going to go to the outros. There are 4 outros. Sounds a lot, it's not. This is kind of building up into this like cacophony of just, yeah, that's the kind of feeling. Same as it ever, yeah. Remember that whole preachery thing that I said? And the soloist is kind of going off on one over the top. But you are not leaving space for him to do that. We're all just in it together at this point. And the first outro is the bit that we did as our warm-up. Yeah? With the soprano and the alto spitting. Same as it ever was. Is that how it went? Let me just check that. Don't want to remind you how to do it and then say it's the wrong thing. So that was wrong. Same as it ever was. Is alto ones. Same as it ever was. And we start the same, but we go down on the was. Same as it ever was. And they've got the call, and we have the response. Same as it ever was. Tenors, we also have the response. Sopranos. Same as it ever was. With no split. All the sopranos do that together. Yeah? Same as it ever was. Outro 1, you do that twice. Same as it ever was. And that's outro 1. So we've already learnt that. 1 of 4 done. Yes. Outro 2, Sopranos, you stay the same, as do alto ones. You stay the same. So you're doing a call, same as it ever was, same as it ever was. You're doing the response. Tenors and alto twos, you pair up again, and you are doing, you switch to, so this is outro 2. Let me just get this on here, so that I'm telling you the right thing. Late in the alto twos, late in the days go by, late in the days go by, and that is an important note on that ending there. So the first one is like you used to hearing, late in the days go by. Then this one's got a different ending, late in the days go by. Yeah, because the chords change and you want it to fit with that. Late in the days go by, late in the days go by. And you just repeat that twice for your outro 2. Yeah? Tenors, you are with them. Late in the days go by, late in the days go by. And really go for that second by note. Bye. It's a really nice note. Bit unexpected. Bit unexpected. I can't talk anymore. Late in the days go by. So you start with them. Late in the days go by. Late in the days go by. And you do that twice for your outro 2. Yeah? 2 of 4 done. 1, you are doing a call and we are doing, no, you are doing a call and you are doing the response. Outro 2, you carry on doing a call and response, but we switch to, and we're at the top of it, late in the days go by, late in the days go by. And you guys come in first. Late in the day, so, what's your line? La, 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 la. Same as it ever, so it goes. Late in the days go same as it ever, same. So you are essentially doing the main line and then you do a call and response. And that is outro 2. Outro 3, everyone keeps on doing exactly the same 2 more times apart from soprano 1s. And actually this change happens in the outro 2. So on outro 2, soprano 1s, you are going to sing that first one with them. Same as it ever was. But do not sing the second one with them because you're going to come in with this. If you can belt up there, do it. I'm not belting. But don't feel like you have to because it's a high note and it'll sail over it. And it's just an ah. Once in a lifetime. Yeah? You're going and then actually your phrase, that's kind of a little tag at the beginning, and your phrase is once in a lifetime. You do it twice. Once in a lifetime. Yeah, so that tag goes over the end of outro 2 and then in outro 3. Once in a lifetime. Twice. Yeah? You'll see how that fits together when we do it with our virtual voices. But that is outro 3. Outro 1, cool. Response, same as it ever was. Outro 2, we lead in. Your line is, late in the days go by, late in the days go by. Call, response, still. On outro 2, halfway through, we switch to a and then outro 3, everybody's doing the same with a once in a lifetime. So everyone is repeating what they're already doing 2 more times. And then outro 4, we all change. This is the final bit. Sopranos, you're gonna go, late in the days go by, 3 times. Late in the days go by, late in the days go by, once in a lifetime. And you hold that last note for ages. Easy, so you do it 3 times. Late in the days go by. And what actually happens is you do it 3 times, but soprano 2s are going to do the first one on their own because you're still going that leaks into outro 4 soprano 1s, yeah? And then you join them on the second one and the third one and finish it with Once in a Lifetime. Again, you'll see that with the virtual voices. Altos, we are split again. Alto 1, you're going, letting the days go by, letting the days go by. Oh, I lie. You're not split there. You do this together. Letting the days go by, letting the days go by, letting the days... You are split, sorry. 1s. Letting the days go by, letting the days go by, letting the days go by. Once in a lifetime. And you just hold that note. Yeah, let's try that. Letting the days go by. Think how you're pronouncing it. Letting the days go by. Letting the days go by. Once in a lifetime. And hold that note because other stuff happens underneath. Great. So, let the days go by, let the days go by, let the days go by, once in a lifetime. 2s. You do start with them. Letting the days go by. Letting the days go by. Now they're going to tag off and go, letting the days go by again. But you're going to repeat that one that you've just done. Letting the days go by to go. Once in a lifetime. Sorry. Once in a lifetime. So the first half of this outro 4 is with them. Let's do the first half again. Letting the days go by. Letting the days go by. They're going to repeat, letting the days go by, but we're going to swap and do the one we've just done. Letting the days go by. Once in a lifetime. That last bit. Once in a lifetime. And you can kind of slide up to that final note. And you hold the penultimate note for 4 counts. Once in a lifetime. Yeah? Great. Tenors, you are going, letting the days go by, letting the days go by. Repeat that one. Letting the days go by. Once in a lifetime. Sorry, no, with them. Once in a lifetime. Yeah. So you've got letting the days go by. Letting the days go by. Repeat that one. Letting the days go by. Once in a lifetime. And again, you hold that penultimate note for 4 before you slide up to finish it. Great. And those are your outros. Outro 1, call, response, on same as it ever was. Outro 2, letting the days go by, call on same as it ever was, response on the same as it ever was. Soprano 1s, you go up to your halfway through outro 2. Outro 3, everyone is repeating what they're already doing 2 times. Soprano 1s, you're going, once in a lifetime. Outro 4, we've just covered. And that is the entire song. Let's just try that section with your virtual voices. Here we go.
Once in a lifetime.
Same as it ever was. 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 Time isn't holding up. Time isn't afterwards. Same as it ever was. 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 same as it ever was, 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 same as it ever was.
Days go by, then the days go by, then the days go by. Once in a lifetime.
There you go. That, ladies and gents, is once in a lifetime, all covered. We will play that online edited version that you have just learnt with me all together in a second so that you can piece it all together from the beginning to the end. But that is it. Well done. You have covered all those parts. It is such a joyous tune, that one. It's the kind of tune that gets you like dancing around the kitchen while you're cooking. So yeah, I hope you have really enjoyed it. And if you've never heard that song before, go and check out some more Talking Head stuff. They do some brilliant, brilliant things. Like I said, if this is a free session and you want to find out more about becoming a member, just visit our website, somevoices.co.uk. Give us a thumbs up on this session if you've enjoyed it. It really counts. It really helps us spread the word, and we really want to try and reach as many people as we possibly can to get involved and help them through this time. Members, don't forget, you have your social sessions happening. So for those of you who don't know, if you become a member, like being a member is not just the singing. We hang out a lot socially, we do a lot of things together, and we're also doing that now in a virtual way. There is always the virtual pub. You're going to have your virtual pub after this session tonight. We have done so many things in that. It's been great. We've had quizzes, we've had comedians perform for us, we've had musical bingo. It's just been really great, and we all just get to hang out and do something together. We have our Friday night discos, which have been really fun. So we have a big social element as well. Don't forget to attend that tonight. Members, if you want to become a member, you're more than welcome, and we will wave to you and have a chat there. That's it from me and Talking Heads and David Byrne. I've accidentally dressed a little bit like him today as well. It wasn't deliberate. I just thought that halfway through. But yeah, thanks to Ben for doing that solo. Thanks to all of you for being here, and see you next week.
And you may find yourself living in a shotgun shack, and you may find yourself in another part of the world, and you may find yourself behind the wheel of a large automobile, and you may find yourself in a beautiful house with a beautiful wife, and you may ask yourself, well, how did I get here?
Then the days go by, then the days go by, into blue again. Once in a lifetime, water flowing underground.
Same as it ever was, 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 same as it ever was. Water dissolving and water removed. There is water at the bottom of the ocean. Under the water, carry the water. Remove the water at the bottom of the ocean. Water dissolving and water removing.
Then the days go by, then the days go by, into blue again. Under rising stars. Then the days go by, then the days go by, into blue again. Once in a lifetime, water flowing underground.
You may ask yourself, what is that beautiful house? And you may ask yourself, where does that highway go to? And you may ask yourself, am I right? Am I wrong? And you may say to yourself, my God, what have I done?
Then the days go by, then the days go by, into blue again.
Time isn't holding up. Time isn't afterwards. Same as it ever was. Same as it ever was.